Mike, this guy just saw him last week. Pretty funny guy. You guys ready for your next performer?
Yeah!
Andrew Orellana, make some noise for him. Give it up. What the fuck is up, ladies and gentlemen? Make some fucking noise. Alright, so I drive a lot from show to show, and when you drive a lot, you start to notice like certain stereotypes about the kinds of people that, like the kinds of cars, like certain types of cars and the people that drive them. Like you'll have the basic ones. The basic ones are like hot chicks drive white Jettas. Or like if you drive a tricked out Honda Civic, you're most likely still on your parents' T-Mobile plan. Like you're the guy that blows his paycheck on mango jewel pods. Like, and then like, but as you drive more and more, you start to see the more obscure and like the more obscure stereotypes that you notice. Like one that I noticed is that if you drive a Saturn, you're either a public school teacher or your parent, or like you're in the middle of your divorce. I think those are the only two types of people that are allowed to drive those cars. Like an even obscure one that I noticed is that if you drive a pickup truck, you probably only notice that the seasons change because the design on your dip can also changed with the season. And one that I just noticed that's super obscure that nobody, like, people that drive Priuses never get pulled over unless the person driving is brown. Like if you're driving a Prius, it's like wearing like those all camo jackets while you're hunting, like nobody's gonna see you. But if you're brown and you drive a Prius, it's like wearing that same camo outfit, but also having on like the orange reflective jackets. The police will be like, I see that guy. He's not getting away from me. I see him right there. I don't know, that's just kind of the shit I think of. That's probably why I'm single, honestly. And like I just became recently single, and when you become recently single, everybody tries to tell you and like tell you things to bring your spirits up. They always try to say things to make you feel better. And the thing that everybody always says is, "Hey man, don't worry. There are other fish in the sea." Have you guys heard this saying? Yeah. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but that saying is a huge piece of shit. Woo! And I say that. I'll tell you why. All right, because they always say that, but they always forget to also say the very true implied second half of that quote, which is, there are a bunch of other fish in the sea, but there are also way better fishermen than you in that exact same sea. Like my buddy will take me out and be like, hey man, I know you really liked that fish. I'm sorry you lost that fish. Let's go to the lake and we'll help you catch another fish. And so I'll go to the lake and immediately some dude will just stroll in with a 10-inch steel fishing rod. Like everybody's like, holy shit, that dude fucking fishes. And then they'll look at me and be like I'm coming in like with a 3-inch piece of driftwood that bends a little bit to the left. And everyone's all, look at this fucking vegan. Like he's like, oh, this guy's never caught a fish in his life. And like, on the off chance I do catch a fish, it's nothing but complaints from the fish. It's nothing. It's always like, hey man, is the hook even in yet? Like what the hell are you doing back there? Do I have to reel myself in? Like what the fuck's happening? I don't like how much you guys laughed at that. Like I'm not the only one here working with a Fisher Price my first fishing set, okay? Fucking relax. And when you are single for long enough, you start to tell like how other single guys approach dating and how they approach women. And what I've noticed is that single guys approach women the same way that fishermen approach fishing. Like a guy that knows exactly the right thing to say to a girl is like exactly the same as a fisherman that knows the exact right bait to use. Like if I'm at a bar and I see like a theater major, I'm like, holy shit, I know exactly. I'm gonna just throw a line of cocaine her way and she'll just nobble that shit out. much like fishing, there are a lot of different ways you can fish. There are a lot of different ways you can approach women. Some guys are net fishermen. They just cast a wide net. They don't give a shit. They'll catch fucking anything. Like, they'll catch fish. They'll catch whales. They'll catch dolphins. Like, because you know what they say, a blowhole is a blowhole. Some guys, they've been single for way too long. They don't know how to catch fish anymore. They've gone lazy. So you know what? They'll just go to the market. They'll buy a fish. They don't care. They don't care how long the fish has been out. They're just looking for a quick meal. You look like you have like a stamp that every time you go for like your 5th fish, you get a free fish on the side. Okay, also on the topic of buying fish, when you go abroad, specifically Thailand, like a lot of the time you know that like that fish didn't start out as a fish. I think the best way to describe that is like buying imitation crab meat. Like it looks the same, it smells fishy, but like there's a price disparity I can't really get over, and I don't know what to think of it. And so fishermen, when they catch fish, they have like a catch and release policy. So if like the fish is too small, they'll release it back into the ecosystem. Guys have the same type of catch and release policy, except they use the 1 to 10 scale. So like if you catch a fish less than 5, it's like, hey man, it was really fun catching you, but I can't keep you, buddy. Like I kind of got to throw you back into the ecosystem just in case like I ever get desperate and I need a fish really quickly. Greater than 5, holy shit! I had a blast catching you. Probably eat you later. Who's really to know? Greater than 10, holy fuck. Nobody will believe you caught that fish. Like it'll be your Facebook profile picture for like 8 years. Everyone's like, no way that fucking vegan caught that fish. That shit's fucking photoshopped. What the hell? Alright, that's my time, y'all. Have a good night. Give it up for Andrew one more time. Make some noise for him. Alright guys, we got a couple more.